Hello, it's Jim Games here once again and welcome to this new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. In this video I'm going to show you how to make the player look where the camera is pointed at. So if I move my camera like this, I look up, the player's head will also follow. So yeah, let's get started. So what we want to do is we want to go to the characters folder and to the mannequin animations and open our APP Mani, so our animation blueprint. And what we want to do here, as default, this has the reference is to the character. We want to change that. So let's delete this from the event graph. Let's get from the owning actor and let's cast to third person character like this. Now let's connect it here. Now what we want to do, we can select this and we want to change this variable type to third person character object reference. Change variable type, close. Let's actually move this a little bit further. And also I want to change this variable name to player ref. I like to call it that, but you can obviously call it whatever you want. Now let's connect this back to here. And yeah, if this doesn't connect, you have wrong variable type here. Now everything else should work as they were. Now let's compile, save. So next, what we want to do is we want to create a new function. And that will be called calculate look at direction. Okay. And what we want to do here is we want to get our player ref. And from here, we want to get our follow camera, get follow camera. Let's convert this to a validated get. And from here, from the follow camera, we want to first get the get world location. Let's get it to maybe here. Yeah. And also let's get forward vector. Okay. Now we want to get from the world location and we want to add to it. Okay. And now we want to get from the forward vector and we want to multiply it. Now let's connect this to here and let's right click this pin, convert pin, float single precision. Now we can promote this to a variable, this float. Let's move it here. Actually, sorry, let's not do it that way. I press Ctrl Z 2 times to go back. Let's promote to local variable because we don't need this variable anywhere else. Now let's rename this local variable to look at distance. And let's select it and let's set the default value to like, it doesn't matter. Let's set it to like 1000. It has to be over the length of the camera, from the camera to the player. So you should just set it to around 1000. That's good. It doesn't matter that much if it's 1000 or 10,000 or whatever. Okay. So 1000. Now let's select these and press Q to align. Also these, Q to align. And now we want to promote this to a variable. And from the is valid, we want to do it like this. Now let's rename this new var to look at location. Simple as that. Yeah. Now let's compile, let's save, and let's go to the event graph. And down here, let's add a pin. Let's get our calculate look at direction. Let's get it to here. And let's connect the then tree to there. You just want to do this on the update animation. So it will update every time on every frame. Okay. Compile. Now we want to go to the anim graph. If you don't have it here, you want to click from here. Now what we want to do is we want to move this output pose a lot further here. Maybe, yeah, that's enough. And now what we have to do is we have to get from the control rig and search for a look. Oh, we cannot do it that way. We have to right click, look at function. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Look at. Now let's get from this and connect to here. Now it will convert it to the local to component, and from here to here, from component to local. Now let's get this here. Now we have to select our bone to modify. Let's select our head. Okay. And we don't have to change anything here on the look at axis. What we want to do next is we want to clamp this value, but let's not do it yet. I will show you soon why we have to do it. Okay. Now here on the look at location, we have to click on this and we want to expose as pin. Now we want to get our look at location variable. We can get it to here and connect to here. Or we can just put it to here, make it a little bit tighter. Now when we compile and save and move this to here, when we play, I like to play on new editor window. You will see our player is looking where the camera is pointed at. But you can see we have some little glitches here. That's why the clamp is, or what the clamp is for. So let's click on this look at node again. And let's clamp this value to like 55 or 50 or maybe 60. I like to use 55. Now when we play, you can see we're looking where the camera is looking. So yeah, one more thing, if you want to do like I showed you on the beginning, you can go to the third person blueprints, BB third person character, and you can actually select our camera boom and let's set this to like 250, and also socket offset Y to like minus 50, sorry, positive 50. So it's here a little bit on the side like this. Now when we compile, save, and we play, you can see we have the camera on the side. You can see better that the player is looking where the camera is pointed at. And one more thing, I want to set the socket offset set also to like 50. Let's play again. Yeah. Now it's set exactly like I showed you on the start. Yeah, and it's working perfectly. And when you go around, he will, or the head will rotate back to the normal position. And when you come back from here, it will start looking again. So yeah, I think that was all for this video. If you like what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you on the next one. Bye.